Do I have daddy issues? Or, as a psychological term, the father wound? Well, in this episode, we're gonna get educated about that. How do you remember your father growing up? Was he always working or on call? Was he always out of the house? Did he leave the family? Did he have another family and prioritized them? Was he always critical or had high expectations of you? Or was he always angry, yelling, or hitting? Or was he at home and provided your basic needs, but never took the time to get to know you better? Was he sometimes loving and sometimes distant that it made you confused? This all affects the self-esteem, the attachment style, and creates trust issues in adulthood. Now, I want you to self-reflect. Do you feel like you lack self-confidence or capabilities? Do you maybe have trust issues in others? Do you think that you might have commitment issues or anxiety to be in a relationship? Or maybe you entered a lot of friendships and relationships that were toxic and you would come out of it as hurt, heartbroken, or even betrayed. Or maybe you're doing great in your work or studies and even reached higher positions than others, but at the end of the day, you feel empty and alone. If any of this sounded familiar, then it might indicate that you carry the struggles of a father wound. This term is used in psychology to describe any individual who had an absent father, whether that is emotionally, psychologically, or even socially, or an abusive father who is harmful and aggressive. Or maybe he was present but very stingy with his emotions, his advice, and very formal in his interactions with his child. The father wound can be a source of childhood trauma that can stay with you forever and interferes with many life aspects if you weren't aware of it or healed from it. So, what are the solutions now that someone have realized that they have a father wound? First of all, you should acknowledge and accept that you have it, and you have seen how it can affect your life and especially in your relationships. Second of all, you should heal from it without blaming your father or the past or anyone who didn't stand up for you, because you have chosen yourself now. Third of all, be compassionate with yourself. Understand that you didn't deserve that treatment and you can be loved. Be there for yourself, just like you have been there for others. Reparent yourself and give yourself what your father couldn't. Other solutions are to identify your emotions and how it can show up in your body. Notice how your body reacts when your father is present. Is there heat? Is your heart racing? Are you anxious? Do you experience tightness in the chest? A weight on your shoulders? And what is that emotion? Is it anxiety? Is it sadness, anger, or maybe you're just hurt? You should also practice simple breathing exercises to control your body. And you should release any repressed emotions. For example, personally, my top one coping mechanism is journaling all of my emotions, no matter how small and stupid it can sometimes sound. You can talk to a trusted person about what you are going through. I would also recommend reaching for a specialized therapist or a clinical psychologist or a counselor, as they can give you very helpful tools and techniques. Over time, there will be inner calmness and you will start to understand yourself so much better. And of course, reading more about the father wound and its solutions and hearing out people who share the same experience and applying its solutions is another great idea to do so. Well, that was such a hard topic to talk about. And understand that this is a safe place to understand your experience and try to heal from it. Do you now understand yourself better and your emotions and why you act the way you act when your father is present? And did this somehow raise awareness about an important common struggle? And thank you guys so much for listening.